Hey everyone, I'm Ricky.
I'm Kayla.
I'm Abby.
And we are going to be watching How to Get Away with Murder Season 4, Episode 1. I don't know what it's entitled because we're watching it live.
It's true.
How do you guys like this show?
I don't remember a lot of the things that happened in the previous season.
Wonderful, wonderful. How about you?
I love it, and I've only ever watched it by myself.
Okay, so basically, Season 3, the DA and the ADA, Atwood and Denver, and they were after Annalise and trying to pin the murder of Wes on her.
Mm-hmm.
And then you found out that this random Dominic dude killed Wes, and it was Laurel's father that told him to kill Wes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was... I just thought, like, how can you just, like, have this random person that we've never seen before?
My recap and review video isn't up yet. It's uploading right now. But that's, like, one of the things that I said exactly in that video. Because he's just, like, you can't write somebody in to kill off a main character. That's such a shitty way to kill off a main character, to me. Like, if he committed, like, suicide or something, I feel like that would have been a better storyline than, like...
Just this random...
We'll just throw in a random dude because, you know, nobody's guessing him because he hasn't even been in the show. Frank tried to confess to the murder.
Oh, he was so dramatic.
He was so pathetic. Is really
Yeah.
what he was.
Yeah. He was trying to confess to the murder so that he could win back Annalise's trust, and he was crying the entire time. I know they all got released and they were all fine, but they can't just drop that case now. Like, somebody has to figure out that it was this Dominic dude and Laurel's father.
Yeah.
And if they don't, I'm going to be pissed. Like, they need to figure out in this episode, because the entire season was just like, who died and why, but we never got the why.
Yeah.
For 15 episodes. Like, you have 12 hours to tell me why someone did something, and you don't do it. So Wes is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Michaela and Asher both said that they love each other.
Mm-hmm.
I love them together.
I know,
Oh,
me
yeah,
too.
yeah.
I'm so excited to see if they, like, start a relationship or something.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if they had a married episode? Like, a marriage, like, thing? And then the marriage goes awry or something, and the wedding, like, someone shows up and, like...
Someone
Someone
dies.
dies. Could you imagine? It's just like Michaela, like, the ending scene is like Michaela in like a wedding dress all bloody. She's like, ah! She's like holding Asher.
Oh my god.
That would be
it's so
insane.
dramatic.
Connor and Oliver were being...
I was so annoyed with them.
Well, because they were arguing the entire,
Yeah.
like, season over just, like, the stupidest shit.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, they got back together and Oliver asked Connor to marry him.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, well, that happened.
Yeah.
What else is
And
part of the
then
cast?
there was like a weird thing with Frank and Bonnie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that lasted, like, 2 seconds.
Yeah, I never wanted that once. I did not.
I was here for it. I want Bonnie to have somebody to be with. I want Bonnie to have, like, a lover. Because she's just, like, always fucking upset and crying. And she's trying her best. But it never works out for her.
No.
Like, she's just totally incompetent. And I just want her to have somebody, you know, to be there for her. Okay. This is about to start. So we're just going to unmute
Get
this
to it.
right now. Okay.
Or is it knowing your father just a part of the
Oh,
cast?
God, go away.
Sorry. Are you hungry?
Don't be there for you, little
There's a reason why I wasn't
bitch.
calling you back.
That's...
Imagine if he
That's-
finds out that he's the one who fucking carried out her baby daddy's murder. I hope he feels bad.
Mm-hmm.
It was a huge thing.
Oh, did she get an abortion?
I had an abortion.
Oh my god.
Please don't tell Mom.
Because that's all that matters.
Fuck you.
This creepy glove.
I know, right? Like, why? Take off your gloves. Fucking weirdo.
It's not even that cold. And
I
why
know.
is he...
Can we go eat now?
Photo with my...
I can't wait to see what the mystery is this season.
Yeah.
Desmond. Bonnie. I had a great aunt,
Bonnie.
First word of me. Shut your trap, Desmond.
Can this please be a new love interest? I'm here for it. She's probably having a sit-down dinner like, I found a new lover. Can you please not kill him?
Yeah.
You got people dying all around you every day.
It's true.
Tell me how to live? That's your idea of mama love? I don't need it. promise there'll be anything left in the morning.
Oh my god. Please tell me she's just asleep. Because I'm gonna cry if not.
Hannah Keating is contesting your ownership of the house.
Oh, my god.
So creepy with her.
Petition for declaratory judgment.
I hope she doesn't come back as a recurring character. They have to do a mystery. They could end this episode on just like a really powerful note. And I would be perfectly fine with it. Like, I feel like people would be up in arms though.
Yeah.
If they didn't have like, you know,
The usual.
2 months later.
Yeah.
I kind of would like to see like a season without that. Or at least a first half of the season, and then your mid-season finale, you have like the big thing that happens and you had no idea it was coming.
Yeah.
And then, you know, spill it over into the next half. And then actually resolve it on like the fucking West's death. She's like naked underneath, could you imagine? Oh, she's ready.
Oh my god.
Bonnie.
My name is Annalise.
Our residents like reminders of the good old days.
White.
Who's good old days? Oh, Mama. Look at the
Call it out.
Yep.
You know how much this place costs?
best thing for us to do is to prepare ourselves so it will be a surprise.
Okay, that's so fucked up because, like, if anyone was there for Annalise, it was her mother.
Don't worry.
And God forbid if they kill her off.
I'll stay as long as I can.
On the night of her arrest, Miss Keating was found to be intoxicated. Lab tests
This
showed
is so
that
heartbreaking.
content
I need to,
serum
like, calm myself
15,
down.
Thereby triggering this is what I'm hearing.
I won. I get to practice again right away.
Thank
How? But
God.
thank God.
For real.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm having the baby.
So,
Oh, she lied about the abortion.
I thought about it, and I want to have it. I'm due in.
Or
5
is she,
months,
like,
which is
lying to
soon.
them?
It's
I don't
crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's my news.
So it's a double
God, it's all happy, and I know it's not gonna end happy.
Do you know if it's a boy or girl?
Don't invite people to a fancy dinner to dump them.
Seriously. And literally, Michaela did not one thing this entire series, so she doesn't deserve any of it.
thank you.
But this is good for them.
Oh my God.
You don't have to do this.
At least.
Isn't that insane? She didn't give one to Frank.
That's me. Is this where Wes lived?
No.
Oh, it looks really similar.
As for your neighbors,
Miss Castillo knows who
Is
she is.
that where he lived, though?
Yeah,
This
that's
will
where he
save
lived.
her now.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Please to say, hire Miss Castillo immediately.
Oh, she actually does have a baby.
For you.
That has to be a dream. Does she actually know that?
No matter what
Wait, what the
obstacles
fuck?
stand in your way, no matter how hard the challenge.
I've got an appointment.
With Miss Winterbottom.
Oh my God, go away.
She stood by my side. The pain of seeing her leave is softened only by the knowledge
Ugh,
that
I don't
she
like
is
that.
destined for bigger and better things.
Oh, here we go.
Mm.
Well, what drugs?
Page Dr. Lee. Tell him she's waking up.
Is it Laurel with the baby?
Yeah, pass. Or, yep.
Wait, what?
Murder?
You're on a
So, I like that they didn't end it with some type of killing. It's a good change. Because if they did another one of those, it would just be like, okay, stop killing off people.
No, but that's what I was thinking then. That it was like how to get away with murder. There's a baby missing. There were drugs in her system. It could cause like a miscarriage or like a baby dying.
Did someone drug her?
Well, they just said like there were drugs in her system. That's what they just.
Well, I mean, she couldn't have been doing drugs.
Right. That's not her. Her style.
And she knows that her dad killed Wes.
Yeah, I don't know.
And she has a gun.
Yeah, I don't really know where that comes from unless, like, I don't think she, like, knows, or maybe she's just, like, trying to
She's like
get to
paranoid.
the bottom of things and, like...
Well, she doesn't think it's Charles anymore. And she was dead set on killing him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and she was like, "Why did I really see him? He wasn't there on business."
Oh yeah, 'cause she's suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like, how did she come to that conclusion?
I don't know.
Just because she saw Dominic there?
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't really make sense.
But, like, what are the odds that this guy... Oh, my God.
But yeah, I have no idea how she came to that
No, but I was just thinking, like, how are the odds that this random family friend just shows up at the moment she was about to kill this random guy that had nothing to do with it?
That's what I was saying in my
So, like-
review and recap, by the way. Go watch it.
Okay.
But, like, that's literally it. That's what I was saying.
Like, that's the only...
I
but,
went
like,
on a rant for season 3, like, at the end.
That's, like, the only way that she would put it together, I think.
This was a very good start to the season, though.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very nice change compared to season 3.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, that's Wes's baby.
Yeah.
So, like, it can't have been, like, just, like, killed. It was probably maybe, like, taken away from her.
Yeah, there's something.
And Frank seemed like he knew everything that was going on, right?
He always seems like that, doesn't
Yeah.
he? Like,
So maybe, because he was the one that said that she had drugs, or was it the other guy? The therapist dude. Oh yeah, what
No,
is
it
that
was
therapist
Why
dude?
is he there?
yeah.
Maybe Laurel's, like, one of his patients too? Or something?
Maybe he's working with her dad. And
That would be so annoying if he was working with her dad, because, like, you already have
Just-
Dominic to
yeah.
worry about. I don't want another freaking person associated with Laurel's dad. I just want Laurel's dad to die.
yeah.
I want Laurel to go with her baby, like, in one arm, gun in the other, like, just shoot the hell out of her father and Dominic.
Right.
Mid-breast.
Like, put the gun in the baby's hands, just like... Do you think they're gonna end Annalise's mom, what's her name, in the show?
I don't know.
I was gonna say Constantine because that's her name in The Help, but
That was such a big part of this first episode.
it was such a big part of this first
Yeah.
episode, which I'm hoping that they don't do what they did in the third season and just drop that storyline. I believe that they're gonna keep her character going just because she's been in it since season 1, like, sporadically. Her real name's Ophelia. I didn't know that. Well, I hope Ophelia's good. I hope she ends up in a caring facility
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
that she likes, you know? That's the only way that I'll be okay with that storyline ending.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what happened, like, with Laurel's baby. Her stomach was flat.
Yeah, that's, like, kind of weird.
Maybe she was never pregnant, and she was pregnant, and like had one of those like psychosis things where she thought she was pregnant.
Or did she, like, was she about to go in labor? Because it said 3 months later, so was she about to go in labor? She was going to get, like, maybe a C-section or something.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't wake up or something like that. Or maybe there was, like, complications. I don't know what happened to the baby, though. Because, like, the only way that her stomach would be that flat is if she was, like, unconscious for a very long time. Not a very long time, but at least a few days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then everyone rushing, or that guy rushing in, doesn't make sense.
What guy rushing in?
The therapist. Maybe
And,
she
like,
was
why is he-
missing.
even if she
Yeah.
was his clientele.
Mhm.
Wait, what did you say?
Maybe she was missing. They found her, and then that's why he was rushing in, because she was unconscious for days.
She was missing?
Yeah, yeah. Because like remember like him rushing in, right? So that wouldn't make sense if she was unconscious for days and they knew about her being unconscious for days.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
So maybe she was like...
Maybe they found her somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah. Swear to God if Dominic's behind it or her father.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to be so mad at that.
Parts of the storyline.
I really don't. I just want them to, like, go away, please. I don't want to see them anymore. I'm all set with their storyline and their characters. Even if Laurel is one of this guy's patients, he wouldn't visit her in the hospital.
Yeah, that's like extra.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you're even allowed to see them like that outside of work.
And it's only 3 months later. It's not like they have some sort of crazy bond over 3 months.
Unless she's been seeing him somehow, and maybe, like, he knows something about Laurel's father killing Wes, or Dominic or something. I don't know. And what's Annalise gonna do now? Like, where's she gonna go? Is she gonna keep teaching?
Yeah.
Like, is she gonna... She moved into a new apartment somewhere, and...
Has no one.
Has literally no one. She
but
said...
her family.
Yeah. Maybe Desmond. You can call up Desmond. Maybe she's in Memphis right now. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
I swear to God, if they do not wrap up Wes's storyline, I'm gonna be mad. I want an explanation as to why it happened. I want to know who he called in that taxi saying it's Kristoff and what he talked about. And I want Dominic and Laurel's father to die slow, painful deaths. And I want to know what happened with Laurel and the kidnapping thing too, which I'm sure we will, because like her and her father, they're starting to get like a storyline going now, which that's fine. But like I care more about the whole Wes thing. I did used to think that Wes was really annoying, but like as season 3 went on, he was a lot better. Like season 2, he was like extra annoying.
Right.
Once he started getting better, of course, that's when they decided to freaking kill him off, and then have literally no justification for it. So it just made me mad.
Like what's gonna happen with Bonnie? Like I don't even know the name.
Oh
of
yeah!
that guy.
Oh my God! Bonnie and Denver.
Yeah.
Bonnie knows how Denver is. Like, why would she go to him of all people? Like, I know she needs a job and everything. They worked against each other for the longest time. Unless she's trying to get, like, some type of revenge against him because she knows something, which I really hope that happens. Because the thing is... Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Denver met with Dominic in a car, and Dominic gave him, like, some folder at the end of the last season. Denver also had something to do with it, too. So I'm hoping that maybe, like...
She's just trying to get in.
And get like information. See what happened. Oh, that's another thing with Wes about like how his body was misplaced and then it was cremated. And then nothing happened with that. And then Nate met up with Atwood and was just like, okay, someone's obviously telling you to do these things. Like you wouldn't be just doing this on your own. And she was like all upset, and she was like, it's no one, and she walked away.
Yeah.
It's like there's no resolution. Like, give me something.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's almost too many loose ends because like I'm not even remembering any of all those parts. It's like too much. Like...
Another thing I talked about in my recap. It's literally they ended everything on a cliffhanger, or they just dropped the storyline entirely.
Yeah.
The Drake kid is going to be in the next episode. God. That's another storyline that they just totally dropped about him making the killer flyers in Annalise.
Oh, yeah.
But, like,
that was it.
Nothing came of that. Like, she found out it was him. There was no explanation as to why he did it, why he thought he was the killer. He showed up at Wes's memorial and then said it was probably Annalise. Why do you think that? Oh, you're not going to tell us? Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
We'll be back. And good start to the season. Hopefully it gets better. So, yeah, thanks for watching our reaction. We will be back next week. And alright, so we'll see you back next week. Bye.
Bye.